In this video, I'll be sharing with you guys the #1 mistake that guys make when dating women. So let's get straight into it. The biggest problem that most guys have when it comes to dating is that they go in too far too quick and too fast with one woman. Just think about your average Joe, the guy that doesn't probably get a whole lot of women. Let's start by talking about how his dating life would be. While he starts by downloading a dating app, he'll get a match, and she'll express some interest on chat. They'll go on a few dates, and maybe she seems a bit attracted towards him, and at this point, the average guy would just go all in on that one girl. And within the next few days, the same guy is some different pickup forums, Reddit or Facebook groups asking things like, "Hey, I really like this hot girl, but if she started to ignore me, how can I get her back?" Something along that line. So what can you do to fix this state of mind? Well, I'll introduce you to a new concept that is known as spinning plates. What that means is basically you live in a mindset of abundance, and you date multiple women simultaneously in a non-monogamous fashion. To put it more clearly, it's like you date a few girls at the same time, and it's important to note that you don't owe any girl any sort of explanation. She's not your wife or your girlfriend. You haven't made any sort of lifelong commitment to her, and you're both in a state where it's more like, let's see where this goes, and that exclusivity isn't there yet. So as a man, you can use this to your advantage by dating several women simultaneously to see which ones are a better match. And if you believe this is some new trendy social experiment, know that women practice plate spinning naturally. It's in their biology to be hypergamous and want to select the most ideal mate for themselves. Think about the older times. If women were stuck with a good-for-nothing guy, her future, along with her children's future, would be absolutely ruined. So that's why women are known to be naturally hypergamous, which to be honest pisses off a lot of guys. Most of them start complaining like, "She's never going to truly love you," and all that whining. It's true that there can be sometimes exceptions to that rule, but that's better left for another video. The only thing that you should focus on is to not be this complaining and whining guy. For example, if you've ever taken a look at an average girl's Tinder, who isn't even that hot, you'll see she gets like 5 or 6 matches a day. Even with some shitty pictures, guys just can't resist pumping their seed in these girls. So she has options. She has thousands of options, and there's no way that she'd just be talking to you until and unless she commits to the relationship. So you need to practice spinning plates in order to make your dating life much better than the average Joe. A lot of the times when a girl likes a guy, she creeps on him a lot. And what I mean by liking is just a couple of texts, a few dates, and that's it. Before she even goes further, she'll stalk that guy's social media to the maximum extent. She'll click through her photos, see who's liking them, and if she spots a girl that's equally hot and around her age, she'll figure it out that she's not the only one in that guy's life. And that's a good thing. You want her to feel this competition so she can know that you're an in-demand man. Women never date guys that are not in demand, that most other women reject, and the guys that other men avoid hanging around with. So once you achieve this, it's equally important to not start sharing things right away. You want to be reserved and keep your life as private as it can be from her. Like I said, she's not your wife, and you don't owe her any explanations.
That was it for this video. Be sure to hit subscribe and take a look at the other videos on the channel. Like the video too, as it can help the video reach more men looking for a purpose and direction in life.